They make it so hard. Let's take some drugs. We have... Sure.
Getting my target practice in today.
Here we go.
Here we go. Down they go.
I'll reject all that physical weakness.
Opening fire. Got him. My kind of action. Not bad, huh?
I think he's dead.
To shreds, you say? Don't mess with
Larry B. The face. It's a sound that makes the face. Yes, words.
This will be fun. Here we go. I am a sword. Nice one. That does it. Time for a drink.
Okay, that time it went a lot better. Okay, I need a drink. Glacial water.
Nice hit.
Okay, that went better as well. No, die. No, die.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Done fucked up. This place gives me all types of weird type of sick. Blech. Get me out. So I can ally with MSI or the Iconoclasts. The Iconoclast leader is an idiot. But so is Sanjar. Well, I need to go there anyways. The Iconoclasts, so I'll just hit two birds with one stone. You know what? My ankles be gone.
Sure. Be right there.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's all been.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw
Arthur. Monarch Wilderness. I think it's better in Graham's hands anyways, just because he's gonna get destroyed. Sandra's already pretty defended. Whatever. Going to Graham no matter what, I guess. Down with establishment. Ugh.
Welcome back.
On data.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Okay. I will give no such module.
Take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Maybe I need to leave and come back. She move? I guess.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Let's talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Oh, yeah.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Sorry, Graham, but Zora's taken over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Is blasphemer a word? You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility.
I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths on your hands.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That's not necessary.
Don't make me
Just
do
being a
this.
doofus.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come!
Looks like
Gun
your
here.
path's at an
Let's drink a water.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void, help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Yes. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
How many of your believers are gonna die for this?
You've got me there. A fair few. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
See what I can do, baby. Let's fly over there. It's probably the easiest way. I need some Z's though. Dun, 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 dun.
Sam, my vac. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
$53. 47. 39. Okay. I'll look like doofuses, but oh, I made it. Flip tricks.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
Read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon.
Sounds like someone that would
Become
do yoga.
I wish.
Spiritual cleansing. Pull your head out of your ass, Sanjar. Don't screw this opportunity up over your wounded pride.
Normally, I'd find this kind of talk from you quite invigorating. But this is a difficult moment for me. Still, perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Sora leads the Iconoclast now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
So I have to go back to Cascadia. Bunch of back and forths, I guess.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Cascadia. Hopefully the door is still open. I did open both doors at some point. Okay. Quick shot. Okay, that wasn't as quick as I hoped. Is there a way to get downstairs? Ooh, I can just get this. Sure. Zora. Cool. Or executive review for Blackwood Zora. Am I near a hostel? Where? A lot of teleporting.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Save. Save complete. I am the man with no ankles.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that the...
Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Okay. Where's that? It's actually not that far away.
OSI Church.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable like.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weak Sanjar.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Do not drag my ass all the way over here for you to split hairs.
So forceful. You know I love your little displays. Perhaps I'm being hasty. After all, I'm rather good with numbers. I'm certain we can find a way to make this work.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Thank the Eternal. As poetic as murdering him in his sleep would have been, I'm glad we don't have to.
I'm confused. The look on your face does not match the words you just said.
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
You're a leader. That means taking responsibility.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
I think it just automatically gives them the thing. Where my ship be? Whatever. there it is. I didn't see it.
Well,
Yeah, it just automatically gives them the thing. Go to Phineas's lab.
now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this... I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Hey, buddy.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Just tell me what to do, brother.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Ah,
I've
yes.
given you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Got it. I want to go back to the Groundbreaker. Finish that one quest.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Oh, Byzantium's in Terra 2? Oh, so I guess this Olympus is uninhabitable. This one is a gas giant. So you can't go on that. And this one's uninhabitable, so I guess we don't go to any of these. Vestas, maybe. This is Minecraft's first set. Maybe I go to Hephaestus or Tartarus. But no, maybe I don't go there. I think Tartarus is the only other planet left, I guess.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
I have fatigue. Gives me more armor rating. No, I wanted carrying capacity, didn't I? I give more health. Or 50% base health. What is 50% base health to my character? Pretty good, huh? It's like half my health, right? Like 1250. Not bad. It actually might be worth it. %15 health restored per kill is also really good. I think we'll get this first, then the other stuff. Okay, I need to sleep. I need to eat. Going to bed real hungry. That's not water. There we go. Let's save it. I also needed to bring Pavarti to Byzantium.
Byzantium.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
12% crunch.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Good luck with that.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you were curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Could have swore one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Sure.
Attaboy. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Looking to expand, huh? Fallbrook ain't big enough for you?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Sure.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay. Is this like a place I haven't been before?
I understand.
Or just appeared?
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
You save.
Think there's a generator somewhere?
I need to restore the power. Why was I close enough? That sucks. Hey, getting concussed.
How you managed to get Think there's a generator somewhere?
I don't think there's any more. Energy cell.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Borst. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You won't take me alive.
I assure you that was never my intention. See you soon, Captain.
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
You know,
Cool.
next time instead of talking, we could just go in guns blazing. Save us a bit of time. They'll never see us.
All right, people, stay sharp. That that little sublight sprat could pop out of her. Go!
I'm gonna get in their face! I'm switching targets! Sure! Yes! I got him! Ah! To dread? I'll get him! Kill confirmed! Try something stronger! I'm going! This one's mine! My kind of action! Just like that. Watch a pro at work. Not bad, huh? Got him!
In general, the board is just out to kill you.
Try a bigger weapon. Here we go.
They're gonna hate me.
How about that? I love a quick fight.
Yeah, I know.
Headed back.
That's barred. Might have to unlock it somehow. Oh, this is a board ship. Cool.
Whoa. Keep an eye on the floor.
I need to find a way to shut off the floor then. Hunting rifle ultra. Did I have one of those? Yes. What do they want?
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This isn't about the money.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Phineas is trying to do good for the colony and I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. and nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
True. Housing goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Board's corrupt.
Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Yes. Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Let's go. There's a key that I can get. Code keycard. Blank UDO keycard. Okay, that's what I needed. I didn't know there was a thing over there. Disengage your capture port and security.
Beginning.
Here they come! Beat you! Big practicing then! Anyone else? Ah! Covering you! Not bad, huh? Will do, Captain. Hell of a shot. Ah! I am a storm. Nice work.
Required.
That's the last of them.
I really wouldn't like to not hurt it. Have to fight any more people. Modify systems access protocols. Inside sublight.
Suppose Sublight will thank us for this. I hope that thanks comes in the form of cash.
Wait,
Yeah.
Chartrand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
We aren't dead. Yeehaw.
Some crew members are...
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
39. 49. There's a level 16 light machine gun. I'll get it up to level 20. I don't like that weapon. If you're an assault rifle, I can get her a grenade launcher. Give her a plasma launcher. Yoko's weapon's also plasma. I think it was all assault rifle. It's already level 17. I can upgrade it for her. Critical damage. Magazine size doesn't really matter. Here's that. Loud machine gun. This has a mag to power on it already, so keep that.
What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance.
Sleep.
You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around.
It's back to Lilia.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking.
Go back to the big girl in town.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your
Purpleberry Crunch.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Let's find some Automax salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL soldiers swarmed me once they got the lights on.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Yep.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Yes.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Aliens. A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Sounds messy, but I'll take it.
Straight to business, huh, Captain?
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay. Actually, just fast travel from here. Nice. Oh, all things lead to Byzantium.
Huh? Oh. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Don't know.
I need to drink.
How you managed to get Zora.